I'm Helen Stain. I am currently at Durham University as a clinical academic, but about to move to Leeds Trinity University in the UK as Professor of Psychology. I'm also a clinical psychologist, so my passion is about clinical research that makes a difference in the real world for young people, but also more generally young people who are struggling in life and things like, falling out of school, having trouble getting on with family and friends. How do we get these young people back into all the opportunities that sit there for them in the world? So, for example, at the moment I have a clinical trial running in Australia that's a psychological intervention that's delivered by phone for young people who are dropping out of school. So how do we get people back in school? And I'm working on trying to get a similar study happening in the United Kingdom as well. A lot of these research studies are fine if you live in a city and there's lots of resources, but what happens if you live in an isolated country area? Somewhere where there might be your nearest neighbour is 50 kilometres away. You can't ask a young person just to go down to their GP or wherever, and in fact our country young people don't want to do that because they're quickly identified in the community as having mental health problems. My work is about trying to make a difference for the kids who are more disadvantaged, and how do we get there? The difficulty is getting researchers and clinicians to speak the same language. Researchers have got one thing in mind and they've got a very pure view of how things should happen. The clinicians are understandably tied up with the demands of clinical work and crises that come along. And it's hard for them then to try and mould together with the research view of how we should apply the rules of research, I guess. But also we should be helping clinicians and listening to them for their ideas of what research needs to be done. It really should be about what do the young people think are important questions and how should we go about it. My aim is to help young people to believe in themselves again, to realise they have that power and strength to be able to make choices in their life and, have the great opportunities that are out there.